The interception of Ryanair Flight 4978 is now a full-blown international diplomatic crisis. Belarus state media says President Lukashenko personally ordered a military jet to escort the passenger plane away from its scheduled route and divert it to Minsk. It's an act which European leaders have branded state-sponsored piracy, and there is now intense pressure for a stern response. Flight tracker sites showed the Ryanair flight from Athens to Vilnius changed course just 2 minutes from the Lithuanian border. Belarus air traffic control had flagged a supposed bomb alert to the aircraft, then scrambled a fighter jet to make doubly sure the plane came to Minsk. The target of the extraordinary intervention was this man, Roman Protasevich, an opposition journalist and blogger who fled Belarus after President Lukashenko claimed victory in last August's disputed election. Fellow passengers on the plane say he reacted to the interception first with disbelief and then resignation.
1 minute he was like trying to negotiate with the steward, but nothing to do. But after that, I didn't find him scared or angry or something like that.
The incident will dominate the summit of European leaders gathering in Brussels later on Monday. NATO will consider its response when it meets on Tuesday. There are demands for yet more sanctions against Lukashenko and his closest officials, as well as calls to suspend all transit from Belarus into the EU.
Lukashenko is sort of testing the tolerance of the EU, showing that he can get along with, even at the background of estranged relations with the West and being under sanctions and condemnation, and his legitimacy is not recognized by EU leadership. He can still make these powerful moves, prosecute his opponents, even those who managed to escape Belarus.
Alexander Lukashenko has been Belarus president since 1994, a leader described in some quarters as Europe's last dictator, and a man who has a record of harshly repressing dissent. But he is strongly supported by his ally, Russia.
He is playing his trump card, saying that we, together with Russia, are against the West, against hypocrisy and imperialism, and that's what he's playing. And he is playing this card in order to ensure Russian support, Russian money, and Russian influence in light of very mild and very appeasing sanctions of European Union and America.
It's now known that 125 passengers departed from Athens and only 121 arrived in Vilnius, lending credence to reports that Protasevich had been followed onto the plane by Belarus intelligence agents. The mid-air interception is looking less and less like an opportunistic act and more like a planned and coordinated snatch operation. And the dilemma for the West is how to respond to that. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera.